going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. I finally having a day off today and I was feeling so relaxed. Look at me, I'm in my pajamas and in my bed. I was watching Silicon Valley all day and I had so much fun just not doing anything today. And that's my best activity, like it or not. But I was like, hey dude, brush your teeth and do your fall niche list for your beloved audience. I love you, audience. And to be honest with you guys, I have these 10 fragrances here in front of me on the floor. And it was really hard to pick 10 fragrances for this fall, to be honest. What I picked today, being honest here, that's the fragrances I felt mostly or the most attached to them toward this fall, to be honest. I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm rumbling as usual. You guys know me by now, right? Anyway, let's just do number 10. And this fragrance would be a limited edition. I think it's discontinued by now. Honestly, now that I think about it, I shouldn't have put it on this list, but I really felt like wearing this fragrance for this fall, to be honest. And I feel like this is kind of like of what I'm anticipating to wear. Follow me on Instagram. Maybe at the end of the seasons, prove me wrong and tell me, dude, you put this fragrance on your list and you didn't wear it for this fall. I want you guys to do this for me. This fragrance is really good, guys. One of the best plum notes I ever smelled in a fragrance. It smells different too, as a plum note. This is a very tart, kind of like sour somehow plum note, mixed to it's sweet. I think it's got benzoin. I don't know what else does it have. I forgot, but it smells phenomenal, guys. I really like it. And on my skin as well, this is one of the best performing House of Matriarchs. That's why I really like it even more because of that. My number 9 on my list, it's Wonder Wood by Comme des Garçons. This is a fragrance that I love. I love anything woodsy. If you guys know me by now, I love sandalwood, and this contains synthetic sandalwood. I don't care, it still smells great to my nose. But this one is more of a pepperier sandalwood. It's somehow green as well. So there's too many fragrances now. They smell like this. Sacred Wood, it's way better version. It's much stronger. I didn't include it in this list just because I feel like I wanna I'm just gonna wear Sacred Wood for winter more. But this one still smells great. It lasts not bad on my skin. It doesn't really last a whole day, but like I get like around 6 hours. I'm okay with that. I just love it. Okay, I'm trying not to show the fragrance. This is another woodsy options that I haven't worn in a long time. I don't know why, even though it's one of my favorite Creeds. Did I give it out by now? Yes, I did. It's a Royal Oud by Creed. Such a great fragrance, guys. Very cedary, freaking great fragrance. I love it. It's one of the best performing Creed as well. I don't know why I haven't worn it in a long time, but I pulled it out now, and I'm just gonna make this as my scent of the day, maybe next week or so. Prove me wrong if I didn't. Okay, 10, 9, 8, oh yeah, 7 now, and that's Cosmic Oud by I don't know this house name. It's Marc de la Morandière. Yeah, I don't know this guy personally. He's not a friend or anything, you know. This is a fragrance. You can only get it from Belgium. I believe that's a Belge house. So you can only get it through their website as far as I know. If their policy or anything has changed and I don't know about, so prove me wrong in the comment section down below. Por favor. Such a great fragrance. As a matter of fact, to be honest here, this is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, and I'm running really low, and I need to get a backup bottle of this. This is a backup bottle worthy because it's such a beautiful smoky birchy vetiver. It's not your typical vetiver. This is like a smoky woody woodsy vetiver. It's got a little bit of sweetness, not as much, but it smells so good, guys. Smells really good, and it's a compliment getter too. It's like seriously one of my most complimented fragrances ever. To be honest here, I don't wear it as much, but most of the time I wear this fragrance, somebody tend to give me a compliment, especially if they walk behind me, because it's got like a really nice sillage. It really works well for gloomy, colder days or nights. I tend to wear it at night a lot, you know, going out or something. It smells really good. I really love this one. Bottle worthy in my opinion, to my personal taste. My number 6 is another fragrance I really do love, guys. It's a freaking great fragrance, and I say that word a lot, and please YouTube gods, stop demonetizing my videos, please, por favor. Anyway, Ombre Eccentrico, such a great Armani Privé fragrance that I really do love a lot. It's sweet, but it's comforting sweet. It's not overly sweet. If you're not into sweet fragrances, it's very comforting, not comfortable. Maybe it's comfortable, I don't know. I need to ask that fragrance if it's comfortable on my shelf or not, but it's really comforting when I smell it on myself, because to be honest, I haven't smelled it on anybody else, so I can't really say if I smell it on somebody else, because that would be a lie. Such a great fragrance, guys. It's dry, fruity, ambery, tonka beanie. Smells really nice. It lasts on me all day. I enjoy it. It projects really well at first, but then it gets closer to the skin, but you always get wafts when you move. My number 5, it's a fragrance I haven't worn in the longest time, to be honest. Maybe since last year or so, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Anyway, and I pulled it out. I was having a fragrance event with my fragrance friends here. I did some videos. I did some videos. I'm gonna put links down below to watch them. Please go watch them afterward. Thank you. Gracias. And I pulled this fragrance out for them to smell it, and I left it out because I'm way too lazy to put my fragrances back into their places. Totally forgot how good Criminal of Love by Kilian is. One of the best by Kilian. One of the best rose oud fragrances. It doesn't have oud. Well, I'm assuming, I believe it doesn't have oud of what I remembered. It's got a big dose of leather and patchouli. And the rose is not as prominent. It lasts and it projects. Really nice fragrance. And ever since I worn it that day, I was like, this fragrance should be out. Even my wife, thank you wifey, she's not even here, and she doesn't watch my videos, so she wouldn't really know that I thanked her for fixing my tassel, because it was well, broken. Such a great fragrance, guys. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. If you like those type of oriental, it's not super orientally in my opinion. It's oriental, but it's very classy, modernized oriental fragrance, if it does make any sense. I feel like I've been talking a lot about this fragrance, but I'm just projecting some feelings over here, guys. You guys are my therapists. Yeah, you guys are my therapy and my therapists somehow, so I kind of like talk to you guys more than talking to my wife sometimes. So thank you. Let's move on with my number 4, which is a great fragrance in my honest opinion, one of my favorites of all time. Again, Bois d'Arménie by Guerlain. This is a benzoin bomb. It's got incense as well. Probably it's got vanilla. It smells vanillic, but the benzoin, it's somehow like a spicy vanilla. One of the best benzoin base fragrances ever, in my opinion. Very, very well done. Such a great fragrance. Very folly, very elegant, very classy. I'm looking. I worn it. I believe like a couple of times. I would say last month and a half. Within the last month and a half or so. Such a great fragrance. I really love this fragrance a lot. Another fragrance I pulled out from my wine cooler. I'm trying not to show the fragrance before I say the opening, and that fragrance would be Italian Leather by Memo Paris. Such a great fragrance, guys. Got vanilla, I know that for sure. That sweetness with behind the leather and the tomato, and I believe tomato leaves. It's kind of like a green tomatoey leather with vanilla undertone. See my arm? I'm not trying to be cool or anything. I'm just trying to hide the fragrance for now. This fragrance, to be honest with you guys, it wasn't gonna be on my list until I would say yesterday, and then all of a sudden I craved it. I was like, oh, I want you, baby. I want you now. That's what happened to me. I haven't worn this fragrance in the longest time. I have a wedding to attend tomorrow. Today's Friday, so tomorrow is Saturday. So that's a contender to wear in this wedding. Probably not. I don't know yet. Anyway, Tonka Imperial. Such a great fragrance, guys. I was like, this is one of the manliest, most pleasing fragrances that a human being could ever smell. It's very sophisticated, elegant, almondy, vanilla, tonka. Tobacco. It's got tobacco as well. Such a great fragrance, and it's on my number 2 list. Now this is number 1, a fragrance that I love. I really do love it mucho, and by saying mucho, I really mean mucho. And that fragrance would be Single Malt by Kilian. Well, it is such a great fragrance, and I really want the biggest amount of juice available, so I got the 100 ml atomizer refill bottle. It's got a big dose of plum note as well, but to me it smells like really aged whiskey in an oak barrel with some vanilla undertone or benzoin. It's because it's kind of like a spicy vanilla. So number 1, it's Single Malt. Thank you guys for watching, and Note Sponge makes smelling good always easy. Peace.